Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video. We're going to be talking about The Sinner cast facts fans never knew about. The Sinner is an American series that first aired in 2017 and based on Petra Hamsafer's novel with the same name. This famous TV show is known for its diverse cast and the quirky characters they play. So what do we know about these actors? First off, we have Bill Pullman, who plays the role of a police detective called Harry Ambrose. Bill Pullman was born on December 17, 1953 in Hornell, New York, USA. He was the sixth of 7 children to a father who worked as a doctor and the city coroner, and a mother who was a nurse. Before he became an actor, he was working at Montana State University, where he was teaching directing, and one of his students was John Dahl, the director, who cast him in The Last Seduction. He moved to New York City to pursue acting, and it was here that he starred in the stage production of Curse of the Starving Class, which was critically acclaimed, and went on to act in more movies like Spaceballs, Ruthless People, and The Accidental Tourist. He even starred in several play stages. He is known for working with his local communities, where he works with several different small-level charities and has a big love of old barns, and spends his free time restoring them into homes or other remarkable landmarks. Moving on, Jessica Hecht is Sonya Barzel, an artist whom Harry begins dating in season 3. She was born June 28, 1965 in Princeton, New Jersey. She was nominated for a Tony Award for a Best Featured Actress for her role on Broadway. She came from a family of professionals. Since her mother and father are well educated, her mother is a psychologist and her father is a physicist, but sadly, her parents got divorced later. Jessica is a very spiritual woman. She shared to her fans that her family was of the Jewish faith, but was not that spiritual. However, she got more attached to her religion after she married Adam Bernstein, and her family became a Reconstructionist household. Jessica is also known for being a caring humanitarian. She helped create the Campfire Project that provides entertainment for refugees and helps them be better known in theaters. Up next is Jessica Biel, Corey Tennetti's actress. Jessica Biel is of German, French, English, and Native American Choctaw heritage. She was born Jessica Claire Biel in Ely, Minnesota on March 3, 1982. Biel became a household name as Mary Camden on the Warner Brothers TV show Seventh Heaven, and is best friends with co-star Beverly Mitchell. When she was 12, she attended the International Model and Talent Association and began modeling in advertisements and commercials. She agreed to return for the season 10 finale of Seventh Heaven, originally the series finale before the show got picked up by the CW after Brenda Hampton begged her to. The episode had already been shot, but Hampton was determined to have Biel back for one last time. Jessica filmed her brief scenes during a break from filming Next, 2007. Biel says that her very first acting job was in a Pringles commercial when she was 11 years old, and she auditioned for a role in American Beauty in 1999. Later on, we have Don Norwood as Dan Leroy. Don Norwood was born in July 1974 in Indianapolis, Indiana. He reportedly says that Indianapolis has a special place in his heart. Don is a proud graduate of Morehouse College in Atlanta. He graduated in 1997 with a bachelor's degree in theater and English. While he's secretive about his private life in general, because he doesn't like talking too much about it on social media, it is known that he is a devoted family man who loves spending as much time with his wife and children as he can. Just like a lot of other stars in this video, he's known for being a big giver. He also helped start a foundation called Teaching Young Men Excellence, TYME. Its mission is to develop positive young male leaders to prevent the rise in gang affiliation, juvenile crime, and high dropout rates. Following our list is Abby Miller as Caitlin Sullivan, a police sergeant. Miller was born on the 21st of September 1965. She became known for her tirades and tough training as the star of Lifetime's reality show Dance Moms. She inherited a love of dance from her mom, started her own company at 14, and by 1980 she had her studio. Miller's mom, Marin Lorraine, a 50-year member of the Dance Masters of America, ran several dance studios before settling down with George L. Miller in the Pittsburgh suburbs. She enjoyed other activities, including Girl Scouts, ski clubs, club, clarinet lessons, and charm school. Miller's primary passion was dance, especially competition. Over the years, Miller's students have gone on to dance in such Broadway productions as Footloose, Wicked, and The Lion King, as well as in Radio City's Christmas. Season 8 of the hit show began airing on June 4th, 2019. Now we will talk about Hannah Gross, who plays her role as Marin Calhoun. Hannah was born on the 25th of September, 1990. She was born to a family of actors, since both of her parents are professional actors with a long list of credits to their names. Her father, Paul Gross, has made dozens of on-screen appearances and is best known for his role in the Canadian TV show Due South. Her mother, Martha Burns, is best known for her role in the Canadian series Slings and Arrows. When asked about her favorite film during an interview, Hannah stated, "There are other and better films. I don't know how to classify favorites, but when I was 9, I got the VHS of The Matrix, and I watched this every day for 3 months, and I can still watch it and get the same feeling." For Hannah Gross, that job was working at Hooters. She landed the job after she and a friend earned their bartending licenses and decided to give it a try. Now we move on to talk about Parisa Fitz-Henley. Known as Leela Burns in the series, Jamie's wife is expecting their first child. Parisa is well-traveled and multicultural. She's biracial with a white mom and her dad is black. She's lived in a lot of different places throughout the world. In addition to living in Jamaica, she's also spent time living in South Africa. She traveled from Jamaica to the United States as a child, and the places that she has lived in the United States include New York, New York, Los Angeles, California, and the small town of Gulfport, Florida as a child, which is a suburban area of St. Petersburg. Fitz-Henley has an allergy to cats. While the solution to the issue seems as simple as staying away from cats, it became a problem when she was required to hold a cat in a film. She was required to hold Mr. Snuggly as a part of the job. To get the cat to stay in her arms, animal handlers had to put wet cat food in her sweater. We learned that they used 4 different types of smelly feline food, and animal handlers on the set embedded the food within the sweater that she was wearing. Parisa had to film with cat food, anchovy paste, puree giblets, and tuna in her clothing. She used Claritin to help keep allergic reactions at bay during the filming. In addition to being an actress, Parisa Fitz-Henley is also a film producer. She's a versatile and talented lady who's expanded her experience within the entertainment business to include this title in her fantastic resume. She began her career as a film producer with 3 short films. The first was made in 2015 titled People, which is a short film. The next was completed in 2016 called Last Night Los Angeles. This was followed up with Things in 2017. Before we reach the last spot, there are some facts about Eddie Martinez that we should talk about. Eddie is in charge of the role of Vic Soto, a Dorchester police detective who helps Harry on the case. "I'm just the new guy trying to learn from him." Speaking about how his career started, he said, "It all started in college. I auditioned for a school play. I was shy. I'm still very shy, and the guy gave me a lead role in the play. He went to college in New York and said it was down to a little bit of luck and a lot of persistence. He's been praised for his ability to mimic accents, and he admitted he worked a lot on nailing different accents. One of the accents he mastered was Mexican, which he used for his role in Narcos Mexico." Speaking of his role in The Sinner, he said season 3 is full of twists and turns, and it was an exciting addition to the series. And last but not least, we have Chris Messina as Nick Haas, Jamie's friend from college. Chris was born August 11th, 1974. Like other great character actors, it's not uncommon for people to see Chris in public and stop him to confront him about something one of his characters did. He was once stopped by a lady that demanded that he explain why he broke Mindy's heart in season 2 of The Mindy Project. Chris is like, "Do you realize we are just acting, right?" Chris sees this as the fans being invested in the show. According to Chris, he's always come across to others as being the guy next door. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of women out there that wish that he lived next door to them. That's all we have for today. Thanks for tuning in.